Hi boys and girls, Miss Sang here. Today I'll be showing you how to make Play-Doh with only 2 ingredients. Now the first thing you need is a large bowl, and you will need half a cup of conditioner. That can be any hair conditioner you find at home, and you need 1 cup of corn flour or corn starch, and you can also add some food colouring if you want to colour your Play-Doh. So first thing you need to do is scoop out half a cup of hair conditioner into your bowl. And the next step is to add some food colouring if you'd like to have coloured Play-Doh. And then mix it together. Now that it's all combined, what you can do is add the 1 cup of corn flour. You might need to be careful with this, otherwise the flour will go everywhere when you pop it in. And I'm just using a spatula to mix. You can use a spoon or whatever you have around the house. Now, as you can see, it's starting to come together. It's almost like a slime texture. Now, if it's a little bit too wet, what you can do is add a bit more corn flour until you get it to a Play-Doh type of consistency. Now, once your Play-Doh looks quite solid, what you need to do is tip it out onto your work surface. So making sure that your table is nice and clean so you don't get anything stuck in your Play-Doh. All right, you will need to roll up your sleeves, and what you need to do is now knead the Play-Doh together until it's well combined. Look at that. Here is your Play-Doh. Now this recipe sometimes is called cloud Play-Doh or cloud dough because the texture of it is a lot softer than the regular Play-Doh that you get at the shops. And what you need to do after you've made your Play-Doh is to keep it in an airtight container or a Ziploc bag. And here is my cloud Play-Doh. Good luck! Hi boys and girls, Miss Sang here. Today I will be showing you how to make Play-Doh with a few different ingredients. First of all, you will need to have 1/4 cup of slightly warm water. So we're going to put that into our large bowl, okay? And after you put the water into a bowl, what you can do is add some food colouring of your choice. And this is totally optional. If you don't have food colouring, you can just have plain coloured Play-Doh. And I think I'm going to make some green Play-Doh today. So I'm going to add maybe 2 drops of food colouring. After the food colouring, what I'm going to do is add my salt. And I need 1/2 cup of salt. Just sprinkle it in. And also you'll need 1 cup of flour. Next, what you will need to do is use a spatula or a spoon and mix until combined. Now, what you'll need to do is grab some cream of tartar, and I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon. Just sprinkle it over the Play-Doh. Now this is optional. This makes your Play-Doh more of a smooth, stretchy texture rather than a crumbly texture. So if you don't put the cream of tartar in, that's fine. It will just be a bit more crumbly, and you can always substitute the cream of tartar with some lemon juice. Now you'll need to keep mixing If it's not combining well, you might need to tip your Play-Doh out onto the table and start giving it a good knead. But before we do that, what we can do is now add the oil. And you'll need roughly 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And any kind of vegetable oil will do. You can use olive oil or canola oil, sunflower oil, whatever you have at home. All right, now once you've added the oil, your Play-Doh should start to form and combine. What I'm going to do is roll up my sleeves and now start to knead it with my hand. If it is still a bit crumbly, you can add a little bit more water and mix as you go. Now that it's partly combined, what I'm going to do is scoop it out onto my workbench, making sure that your table is nice and clean. And what you can do now is, by using your hands, start kneading the dough until it's well combined. Now, as you can see, my Play-Doh is now well combined, and I'm just going to roll it into a ball. And you can now store your Play-Doh in an airtight container or a Ziploc bag with all the air squished out, and it should keep for a couple of months, depending how often you play with it. Now here I've got my cloud Play-Doh. It's a different type of Play-Doh made with only 2 ingredients, and I'm just going to pop my green Play-Doh right here into the box next to it. Good luck, boys and girls!